the first time, a mega quake warning. They've never done this before. So there was a 7.1 earthquake that hit this morning, and it's been followed by Japan's government releasing and issuing the first ever mega quake warning. In other words, the conditions and the location and the situation that is now setting up for a mega quake. Wow. Japan has issued its first ever mega quake warning about the possibility of this long feared mega quake, the big one. I mean, as if 9.1 on March 11/11 wasn't big enough. Well, here we go. They fear it again. The powerful 7.1 magnitude earthquake struck off the southern coast, sparking a tsunami advisory, but no immediate reports of any serious damage or injuries, but it's really been too early to know. The earthquake occurred, and as a matter of fact, that's where it hit. So there's the island of Japan, and you can see right at the very southern tip of Japan. It happened about 3:42 a.m. Eastern time, our time. According to the report, 3 people were reported injured already. Japan's chief cabinet secretary said, although he added there has not been, it's too early. There's other reports, but we don't see any blackouts or damage to water or communication systems. It was definitely a powerful shaking, and it was there is a tsunami advisory still in effect. Seismologists held an emergency meeting to analyze whether this quake had affected the nearby Nankai Trough. That's the source of past devastating earthquakes in history. The meteorological agency ultimately issued a mega quake caution. I repeat, first time ever, a mega quake caution, assessing that the possibility of a very large earthquake was relatively high than usual. But of course, you can't definitely predict it. But it's very high because of where this quake happened at 7.1 and apparently the condition of the plates. We have asked all citizens to carefully check every new information issued by the government and reconfirm their daily earthquake preparedness and be ready to evacuate immediately in the event of a mega quake, according to the Prime Minister. Earlier, now this earthquake was 7.1, and it was only 25 kilometers deep. Earlier, the officials issued a tsunami advisory following this morning's earthquake, warning residents to immediately leave the area, the coastal areas, because of a potential tsunami. What? Yeah, I mean, this is getting very serious, guys. Very, very serious. Oh, you can still get your alien tickets also. Just go to our website at paulbegleyprophecy.com or call the main office at 765-414-2230. You can order your Alien Among Us webinar tickets right now and be watching it today. The tsunami waves were up to 1.6 feet, were detected along the southern coast of Japan about a half hour after the earthquake hit. Now, having said that, there still could be more tsunami possible waves because buoys did move significantly in the water. So that makes you wonder, is there a rogue wave flowing through the Pacific Ocean right now, headed in the direction of, Hawaii or somewhere? Having said all that, the police said that there has been some reports of landslides and some traffic lights have stopped working. Some windows are broken and some structures have damage. So guys, it's just too early yet. Now, meanwhile, there has been some concrete walls that have collapsed. A wooden house was damaged. There are people injured, at least 3 in one location. And we also know that 2 others were injured. And an older woman was also taken to the hospital after she fell. Also, There was a female factory worker struck in the back by a falling object. She's also been taken to the hospital. The Nuclear Regulation Authorities said that 12 nuclear reactors are safe, but being monitored. Earthquakes in the area with nuclear power plants have been a major concern ever since that massive 9.1 megaquake hit near the Fukushima nuclear power plant on March 11/11.